select board meeting. Anyway, we'll call to order. I have it at 10:32. Everybody make sure your microphones are on because we don't have our minute taker here, and she's going to rely on video and audio to do the minutes. 10:32. Any public comment, Ray? Seeing none. Let's go right into it. Does DPW have any update on the proposed Lovers Lane, Orkawa, Montahansett road improvements? Item number 1 on the agenda.
We're just continuing to coordinate with the engineer on the design. That's all that's going on right now.
Understood. All right, so we'll still keep that on the agenda going forward. Just a note, we do have a lot of material in the packet related to this item. Do you all feel comfortable with understanding everything that's all provided each month, and we can not provide that?
Yeah,
okay.
Seems like kind of a waste.
Okay, so if there's anything new, that'll be added, but we'll just keep the item on the agenda without the backup anymore. Moving on to item number 2, 15 Swain Street, request for a yellow no parking line in front of Brant Point Courtyard Archway and in front of Unit 5A. This is continued from last month. We didn't get anything from the proponent of this issue new. We had requested that there be a site plan provided to see if the hedges and the archway were encroaching on public property. I did go a little bit, take it upon myself to see what records were at the building department, just to satisfy my own curiosity and not depend on the person requesting this action. And I really didn't find anything that was useful, like a very good detailed as-built plan that just didn't exist in the building department records.
Has this been run by Ken Bogrand yet?
No, but we can send it to him.
Yeah, so we've been working on our procedures and policies as far as how we work visibility and encroachments with them. So I don't think we brought 15 Swain up to him at all.
Okay. Yeah, is there consent that we refer this to Ken Bogrand, the real estate specialist for the town?
So moved.
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any objection? None. It's unanimous. So we'll refer that to Ken. Item number 3, request for a slow signage on North Liberty Street, continued from August 15th. I don't believe we got anything from, this was also something that we wanted to follow up with Ken Bogrand on an issue up the street about on-street parking. We didn't get anything on that. I personally wanted to table this till this month so that we could measure the pavement width of North Liberty at this curve in the road. I measured it to be about 20 feet, and the whole effort behind that was to see if we could put in a center line along the roadway and have that serve as a way to control the flow of traffic and prevent lane departures and head-on collisions that might result from high speeds around the curve. We did that on New Street in locations, and I don't know if we have any statistics on whether it was effective, but anecdotally, I think it was helpful. I don't know what the opinion of the group is, but at least the pavement width isn't so narrow to where the center line would create other issues. So that would be some
good idea there. I think it would work good there.
a double yellow line around that corner. Right. Yeah, I don't have dimensions on that at all, so that might be something we refer to DPW.
Okay, dimensions on North Liberty Street around New Street. Where at? Let me see here.
The curve right after Durhamore Road.
Yeah, it's in the vicinity.
Oh, after Derrymore. Yes. Okay.
So is there maybe a motion to refer a marking of a center line in the vicinity of North Liberty Street and Derrymore around the curve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Right.
All right, we'll refer that to DPW. And just on a side, is that something we should be getting select board permission? Or is that just referred to DPW for maintenance? We handle it the same way we do crosswalks, just...
Yeah.
Not changing anything
Right.
substantially.
No.
It's just safety.
Okay.
It's just a safety issue.
It's safety, and then us getting the measurements and whatever we're going to have to. That's going to, I don't even know what action will be, if we'll be able to, actions will be taken exactly just yet until we get the dimensions down and run by Rob.
Okay. All right, so that'll be all part of the referring
Ray, do you have
process.
anything on that? Okay.
Okay. All right, so we'll add that to the list. Item number 4, discussion regarding curbing on Prospect Street at Mill and New Mill Streets. Is everybody familiar with this area and the curbing that's along Prospect Street right at those areas?
What do they want to do with it?
Yeah, what's going on?
Something I think is being, just that there are tires being blown and the curb is sticking out a little bit and it gets hit every once in a while because it's a very vertical, it's a vertical obstruction in the
Oh,
roadway.
some of the curbing is jagged and pops out. And,
Exactly.
okay.
Or it just appears.
That's a maintenance issue.
And they used to paint a white line along there, where if you put curbing in, it would be right down the line there, so it shows that little sidewalk there.
Exactly. And I think this was to be addressed as part of sidewalk improvements somewhere to the future. I don't,
There is a sidewalk project on this, I believe. I'll confirm that.
It was before Mill Street,
Right,
where the bike path comes up across the building. Instead
Right.
of curving on the side, it's a two-section cement curb.
right.
Curbing safety issue. Okay.
and I'm just looking through, I know I went through over the email that, from the butter who requested this issue. I'm not seeing it in the meeting packet. Oh, here it is.
It came from the Commission on Disability. It's just in their minutes.
Okay. Is that what that is? Okay. No, okay. That was,
Oh, maybe I'm misinterpreting that.
no, you're right. You're right.
It was the public comment
Yeah, public comment
from us last time.
Exactly. I thought there was another email that actually was something specific that we should be reviewing, but these are minutes from the,
I would think we would just refer it to DPW for review.
Yeah.
okay.
Refer it to us because right. This isn't enough to work with. We need to point out exactly what the problems are and then discuss it.
Okay. Yeah, installation of a ramp or something, or a pedestrian ramp or as part of a sidewalk project should be able
Modified
to
curb.
address that. So if no objection, we'll refer to DBW. All right, we'll do that by consent. And item number 5, review request for no right turn sign on Ocean Avenue where it intersects Gully Road. Does everybody understand what's being requested here? Basically
Why
driving.
did they want it?
Yeah.
It's a hard right. It's almost
Yeah, it is. But you can
not a
make-
90, but like a 120-degree turn.
Right.
Apparently some vehicles have issues with that and need to do a 3-point turn to make that right turn.
You're forcing everybody into the rotary and come back out again.
Yeah. So I have kind of issues with that. If you actually can make that turn, why should you be prohibited? To me, it confuses the driver, and it's more, quite honestly, more signs that you're gonna have to put up at that intersection. And I think we all know how we feel about that.
I've done this turn before. I really think that someone probably witnessed a vehicle larger than a normal passenger vehicle or something with a trailer trying to make that turn. Mm-hmm. I could see someone in a trailer or large truck being required to go around the roundabout, or even using, I shouldn't say, well, even assessing it properly and understanding that they should use the roundabout, that there's no way they're going to be able to make that turn without backing up and forth
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So I don't know if more signage is a solution, because has there been any reports of accidents at that location?
Not that I'm aware of.
To me, it's about
incredibly-
risk mitigation. So if there are no accidents or anything, I'm not sure that's really.
Yeah. I think this is just like the monument in the middle of Main Street, the Gardner Street, that
Yeah.
it's one of the quirks. Again, if you're engineering that intersection today, it probably would look a lot different. But that's one of the quirks and part of the character of the island. So if there's
The right turn's been there forever.
Longer
well,
than
it's since
any
the
of
beach
us.
was formed, right? So if there's a consensus to take no action, we'll say there's take no action by consent. And that's it for our official business. Is there anything else that we should be discussing? None. I'll raise one that, Chief, if it's all right, I'll forward to you a suggestion I have personally for the timed parking in Sconset, just to get your opinion on that, and maybe that's something we can talk about at a future meeting. There's an array of time restrictions around the village of Sconset, from 10 minutes, 15, 30, and 1 hour. Just seems a little confusing. So if it's all right, I'll reach out to you between now and next meeting and see if we can't have a recommendation for this group to consider. Anything else?
Yeah, And how about this Franklin Street? Can somebody check that out, see whether that is a town road or not?
Yeah, we do have that as a need for a title research.
Okay.
So that's,
Ken?
I think that's where we left it, and that's still kind of ongoing in Ken's department, Ken Bogran.
Okay.
So we probably try to follow up on that for next meeting.
Okay.
How about approval of minutes? Is there consent to accept the minutes from August 15th?
Any motion approval?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Jack Gardner and Steve. All those in favor say aye.
All right.
Aye.
Any opposed? We'll accept those. About a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Quick
Second.
meeting.
All right, so we'll call